This man had a private island, private jets, unlimited money, and friends in the highest places of power. For years, he was accused of horrific crimes, but instead of being stopped, he got a deal. A deal so controversial, people still question it today. And just when the truth was getting close, he died. Officially, a suicide. But millions of people don't believe that story. So the real question is, what was he hiding, and who else? Welcome to Fame Exposed, where we uncover the truth behind power, fame, and the stories they don't want you to know. And today, we begin with one of the most disturbing and controversial cases in modern history. Part 1. The mysterious beginning. Jeffrey Epstein wasn't born into wealth. He was born in Brooklyn, New York in 1953 into a modest working-class family. Nothing about his early life suggested that he would one day become a billionaire or a man surrounded by global elites. In fact, he never even completed a college degree. Yet somehow, he found his way into the world of high finance. He started as a teacher at a prestigious school, despite lacking formal qualifications. And from there, he made a move that would change everything. To power. On Wall Street, Epstein quickly built connections. But here's where things get strange. No one could clearly explain how he made his fortune. There were no major companies, no well-known investments, no public track record that justified his massive wealth. And yet, he lived like a billionaire. Private jets, luxury mansions, a private island, and a circle of friends that included some of the most powerful names in the world. He wasn't just rich, he was connected. And in the world of power, connections can protect you. Part 3. The dark side emerges. By the early 2000s, things began to change. Rumors started circulating. Serious allegations began to surface. Young girls, abuse, and a pattern that was impossible to ignore. In 2005, a police investigation in Florida was launched. What they found shocked many, but what happened next shocked the world even more. Part 4. The controversial deal. In 2008, Epstein faced charges. This should have been the moment everything came crashing down. But instead, he got a deal. A deal so controversial, people still question it today. And just when the truth was getting close, he received a deal. Instead of facing severe federal charges, he pled guilty to lesser state charges. He served just 13 months in jail, and even during that time, he was allowed to leave the facility for work. Let that sink in. For crimes that were extremely serious, the punishment seemed incredibly light. And for many, this raised one big question. Was he being protected? Part 5. Years of silence. After his release, Epstein largely disappeared from the spotlight. But the story didn't end. Victims continued to speak out. Journalists continued to investigate. And slowly, the case began to resurface. There was growing pressure, growing outrage, and growing demand for answers. Part 6. The 2019 arrest. Then, in 2019, everything changed. Jeffrey Epstein was arrested again, this time on federal charges. The case exploded across the media. Suddenly, the world was paying attention. Details that had once been ignored were now front and center, and people began asking questions, not just about Epstein, but about everyone connected to him. But before the case could fully unfold, something unexpected happened. In August 2019, Jeffrey Epstein was found dead in his jail cell. Authorities ruled it a suicide, but the circumstances surrounding his death raised even more questions.